The real reason behind why people interrupt you all the time is because it's easy to interrupt you. Yeah, specifically you, it's easy to interrupt you. And if you really take a moment and think about this, what makes someone harder to interrupt versus what makes someone really easy to interrupt? It's two things: vocal presence and physical presence. If I'm someone who has low levels of vocal presence and low levels of physical presence, it's way easier for you to interrupt me.
I've got an idea I really want to be able to share with you, and hopefully you.
Let me tell you my idea.
No. You go ahead. You go ahead.
Can you see what happens? When you've got low vocal presence and low physical presence, it's infinitely easier to interrupt that person. Now, I want to say this as well. People who interrupt, 99% of the time, people are doing it because they want to help, they want to contribute, they want to add value. And look, I want to acknowledge too, there is that 1%er out there who just automatically butts in and takes over the conversation and always interrupts you. I know, because I used to be a part of that 1%, right? And what you can do is you can actually show up with more physical presence and vocal presence. Because this version of me right now, right? For example, this version of me that I'm bringing to you, to this video, this is a version of Vinh that has much greater vocal presence, much greater physical presence. Is it easier to interrupt this version of me or the smaller version of me? It's much more difficult to interrupt someone who has more physical presence and more vocal presence.